So just changing pace here. We're going to have Matt up next. So Matt Locke here. You probably have run into him before at prior ETH Denvers. He's been a steward in the past. Now he's rocking out with Near. And there he is. What's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up, Kent?
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you too, except I kind of wish it was in person.
I know. It's not quite the same. At least we have this. Are you up in Vancouver?
I am, and it's actually surprisingly sunny today, but I'm locked inside because I've been working on my presentation and my demo.
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. We've talked about Near throughout this weekend so far, but it sounds like you're going to talk about an interesting challenge with respect to mainstream adoption, which is like key management. It's hard for novices to grok as they get into the space.
That's right.
Cool. Well, yeah, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Kent. And thanks everyone from ETH Denver for putting this on. I know it's been hard this year doing a virtual event. I'm just going to set up my screen now. Okay. I can see my own screen, so you guys should be able to see my screen. So I'll just jump right into the presentation. I'm going to be hopping between a presentation and a live demo. So where are my keys? Talking about progressive onboarding with Near protocol. So basically, I will get into that in just a moment. But first, I'm going to do a little background. So, who the F am I? If you've never met me before, what's a Near? And teach me stuff. So I am going to teach you stuff in just a moment. I'm just going to be mindful of the time as well. So I don't want to be remembered as this guy. I talk a lot and I do a lot of presentation-y kind of stuff. And sometimes people bump into me and they say, "What? Wait, you're a developer?" And yes, I'm also a developer, but I do have no problem with talking. So sometimes people think I'm just this guy, but I'm actually this guy. So I'm this guy with a bunch of really cool developer friends and people doing awesome stuff. And I'm going to show you a little bit of, the in-person ETH Denvers that I was a part of. I did some help with the content scheduling and the stage managing in 2019 and 2020. So in 2019, this is a rare glimpse behind the scenes. We had an amazing event, and it was really, I missed 2018, and I was pretty upset about that. But 2019 was really killer. I think we had close to 2,000 people. Lots of fun, before and after the event. Here's some of us partying after. This was when burner wallets were a big thing, and we were giving out XDAI. It was pretty rad. And who could forget the Maker Bus breakdown on the way to the retreat? That was pretty cool, and we had some fun. And of course, I have to put in my suitcase that I could barely fly home with, that was stuffed with so much swag. We got like Portis toque, Buffacorn socks, and all sorts of stuff. I could barely close the thing. All right, and 2020, we were setting up the castle. So this is a little bit of a behind the scenes look. I think it's kind of fun to look at this stuff. And here's some more memories from 2020 and some great friends. The Buffacorn there. I was actually in that suit when they were reading that B is for Buffacorn, and it was horrific. It's so hot in that thing. There's Tay Moynihan up on the stage with the big rainbow stage. That's awesome. There's Mariano, and there's Brendan from Pool Together. So that's just a trip down memory lane because I miss everybody, and I just wanted to take 2 minutes. It only took 2 minutes to show you guys, how much I love the ETH Denver community. So what's a Near? So Near is obviously a protocol. So it's a layer 1 protocol. We have amazing tech and team. We have an incredible developer experience, and I have a typo here. It's scaling I with Ethereum. I guess so. It's scaling like you or I and everyone with Ethereum. So we are an L1, but we like to think of the tools that we are spending a lot of time and a lot of money and resources on building as potential L2 solutions for developers. So we're building a lot of really great technology that goes hand in hand with that incredible developer experience, making your life super easy to basically scale up with Near. And that falls under two broad categories: the Rainbow Bridge and the EVM. So we have an EVM running on Near on our beta net, and we have a Rainbow Bridge that has been sort of up on mainnet, but we're constantly making improvements to it, and we're trying to get that sort of L1 Ethereum to, you know, L1 in brackets L2 Near experience, and back and forth across the Rainbow Bridge. We're trying to get that down to like maybe like under 20 seconds going both ways or something like that. I don't want to make too many, you know, big statements, but we do have amazing tech and team, as you can see by this slide right here. So we're probably going to get it done. So just some of the stuff that's from the early sort of Near ecosystem. We were mainnet in like way back in May, but not much was happening because all the tokens were locked. We just were getting our validators set up and getting decentralized. That was a big thing for us. We wanted to be decentralized before we enabled token transfers and people to like deploy contracts and sort of transact with any meaningful value. So then in October, we did that. So we fully decentralized our network and unlocked our tokens. And then we had the likes of Paras boot up, which is a really cool NFT marketplace. They wanted to be a identity solution. Paras actually stands for face. And I think they're based in Indonesia, but now it's an NFT marketplace, and it's really darn cool. And lots of people are making, I think, thousands of dollars selling NFTs on Paras. So that's cool to check out. And the folks from Paras are buzzing around. If you jump into our Discord and the Near channel and ETH Denver, we'll hook you up with them. And then we have something from one of our developers at Near, Eugene. He developed Berry Club, and Berry Club is almost just too complicated to explain, but you should check it out, berryclub.io. And if you need a Near wallet, jump by the booth, the Near booth in the virtual castle. We're giving away like Near wallets with account IDs. But I'm going to show you some really cool stuff on how you can develop some cool apps in just a moment. So time to learn. Okay, so I am going to go over an overview of a few pieces of sort of the Near sort of account system and these things called access keys. I'm going to be kind of working with a lot with those. But before we get into all of this kind of overview stuff, I am going to actually show you a demo of what we're going to look at in just a moment. So I just want to make sure I've got enough time, got plenty of time. Okay, hold on, got to get out of here. Okay, so okay, what I'd like to show you is, and remember, this is a demo, this is for developers, this is for you, this is a technical workshop. So I'm going to be explaining as I go along, like what's happening here. It does look pretty cool, but it's not a slick product demo. This is actually an app that I kind of hacked together since last night only. So basically what I'm going to show you is I'm going to sign in as a guest. So without a Near wallet at all. So no Near to pay for gas, none of this stuff. I'm just going to sign in as a guest. Now there's something magic that's happening here. There is a Node.js server. I'll zoom up my screen here and I'll show everybody what's happening. I don't know if that'll be enough zoom. I hope that's enough because I don't think my screen can take anymore.
Looks pretty good.
All right. I get a voice from God. Looks good. Okay, so we've got Node.js server running. So when I sign in as a guest, that backend server that isn't doing any authentication, which I'm definitely going to get Sybil attacked on, is basically adding a access key to what I call like the app account or the contract account. So this is the account that actually deployed the NFT contract. In case you couldn't tell, this is an NFT example. But yeah, that's how it works. So basically, I'm going to sign in as a guest, and I'm going to get given a key. Now, this key comes with some sort of caveats. I'll just go to my presentation here. It is scoped to the receiving account ID. So it's basically going to have method calls scoped to basically that app account. So it can't do anything else. It can't run around near and like do a bunch of other stuff. It's scoped to the methods in the contract. So you can actually give it fine grained control, and it's given a gas allowance. So I can't burn more gas than the app is willing to give me for this key pair. Okay, so now that we've gone over those technical details, let's jump back to the app and let's actually sign in. Okay, that was really fast, but that was total BS. So I'm gonna actually clear my local storage so you guys don't think like, oh, Near's actually like some crazy fast blockchain. It's not that fast. It's pretty fast though. So now I'm gonna sign in as a guest, and there's my little loader, and then it should be very fast. I don't want this to happen on a live demo. Oh, a transaction timed out. So the server's telling me the transaction timed out for some reason. So it might be my internet because I'm live streaming right now, but basically through talking to the blockchain, things have to kind of go to the blockchain and come back with responses. So my server, my Node.js server that's running locally might have had a little glitch. Okay, on with the walkthrough. So now I have this access key account, and I'll show you later, time permitting, in the smart contract, how the key that I just got is like scoped so not even the app can like mess with my funds. Now, of course, the key is stored, the secret phrase or secret key or whatever, the secret part of the key is now stored in my local storage. And of course, it was given to me by the server. So there is some notion of progressive, decentralization or progressive onboarding here. And you'll just have to deal with it for now. But I think you understand what I mean. So I've got a key pair. I didn't store it on the server. It's in my local storage, but yeah, web app, malicious code, blah, blah, blah. But basically, if your app is open source, the contract is open source, you should be kind of generally okay. So now what I want to do is I want to take an image. So I'm going to copy this image address. And remember, I don't have any near. I just came to this site and I just clicked the button. I said, give me, let me be a guest. So I'm going to paste that in. I hope I got this right. I did it before. I want the image to show up, the actual image link. So if I go to there, oh, yay, it showed up. Okay, so that's our fearless leader, Nearpunk Ilya here. So I am going to sell this. I'm going to raise some money for myself. So I'm going to sell it by setting the price to 5 Near. So I'm going to set that, and now the price is set. And of course, if I go to the market, by the way, these are my test. These are the only gifts I could find this morning. These are my test gifts, and it was owned by some random test accounts and stuff. But under my tokens, we see that I have this set for sale for 5. Okay, so now I'm going to sign out of this account. As you can see, I have 0 balance. So I'm going to sign out of this temporary key account, and I'm actually going to connect with my wallet. Okay. I am being redirected to localhost. That's because just for some weird reason, never mind. I'm running a local version of the wallet. I just had to take out our test account flow because I want to show you later how we're going to fund an account as if we were funding on mainnet. So I'm just, my localhost is actually more like a mainnet experience than the testnet. So I'm going to allow this app to sign in my account. So now I'm signed in as si1.testnet. So that's just one of my random, testnet accounts. And if I open up my profile here, those cute little, we call them Near cats. You can see I've got my balance and I've got sale proceeds 0. Okay, so I don't have any sale proceeds because I didn't sell anything. But actually, that's a good point. Let me add a gift for this person. Oh, yeah. So I got some crazy good gifts from Nima earlier. Nima's our community manager, spirit, animal, whatever. Sorry, Nima. Copy image address. I want to make sure I do this right all the time. Oh, quick ADD break. Here's how cool people that work at Near are. Eugene, who made Berry Club, sent this to me at like 9:30 last night. It's a it's a transaction receipt, kind of like event output in Ethereum. I have no idea why I saved that, just for fun. Okay, so I'm going to mint something from this wallet account. So now I'm a full Near wallet. I have Near to pay for my own fees, and in fact I am going to pay for my own fees to mint this item, because if you see this, the app is actually charging me 1 Near. So it's basically charging me to mint that item. So I don't have any free mints, so I have to pay for my minting. And if I go to my tokens, I've got a token here too. So I'm going to actually set a price of 1 for that Just DAO It token and put my token on the market from this account. So remember, I'm in the full wallet account SI1. But let's go back to the market and let's go. Hey, this is pretty cool, right? And it's all working. Wink, wink. Hey, by the way, developers in the hackathon, I made this for you. I make cool shit and then I just give it away. So that's what by the way, I'm on the DevRel team. I should talk about what that means. Developer relations. We make cool shit and we give it away. So we want you to build on Near, and we want you to build, hopefully starting from our cool shit. I'm saying shit way too much, aren't I? Oh well, sorry guys. So purchase that. So now it's going to ask me, and by the way, every time it redirects, it's redirecting me to the Near wallet just to approve. So you get redirected every time you're approving a transaction that involves some Near. If you see all these errors on the side, it's because I'm using Brave and I'm blocking our analytics. Ha! Sorry, team. Okay. I hope this is fun for everyone else. I hope we get to the code soon. Okay, I'm trying to give myself like a limit here. I hope this transfer works, actually. All right. Okay, so we bought some token, I hope. So I have my token. It's on sale for 1. There are no tokens on the market. Where is my token? Oh, I bought it. Okay, great. So this is now a token in my tokens as well. So I bought the I bought the Nearpunk token. So now that belongs to si1.testnet. Okay, so great. So now remember, I'm in a full Near wallet account, but what about my guest? What about the person I was trying to progressively onboard? What happened to them? I bought their NFT, right? So I'm going to sign out and I'm going to sign back in as that guest. So now I have 2 out of 3 free mints, and I can go to the market and I see owned by si1.testnet, owned by si1.testnet, but where are my tokens? I don't have any tokens. But if I look in here, I've got 5 Near. Okay, this is pretty cool. Now I'm still just some floating key, some random key that I'm not sure how much I trust this key. And I'm just floating around in this app, right? So, but I didn't do anything. I haven't even seen the Near wallet. As far as this guest account is concerned, they've never seen the Near wallet. But now they have funds. They have funds kind of waiting for them in escrow. So I'm actually going to go to the Near wallet, and you can see my very advanced naming convention here. I've got MeowMix and MeowMix2. Everybody remember MeowMix? You know, MeowMix, MeowMix. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to create a new account, and I'm going to actually, I'm going to stick with MeowMix. I'm going to make MeowMix3. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to copy that seed phrase. I'm going to do something that nobody should ever do. I am going to paste this in my console so that I never forget it. That's bad. Don't do that with your real seed phrases, everybody. Okay, so it's copied. I'm going to verify word number 9, 12, 11, 10, 9. Yes, this is how everyone does it when they're testing. Okay, so now I get to an interesting step where it says fund your account. Now, I don't have any Near. Ugh, how do I do this? Okay, well, you know, I'm going to copy the funding address. I could go and like purchase Near on some shady centralized exchange. Sorry, you know, Binance and blah, blah. Or I could like do some credit card thing. Ugh, gross. But it said I'm going to use this app. I don't know what to call this app because I've been working on it for like 8 or 9 hours straight since last night, very late. But yeah, I'm going to use this app. I'm going to use the balance of 5 Near. I'm in my guest account. Remember, I have never seen the Near wallet except for this part here. And now I'm going to fund that account. So there's my little, we call these ETH cats actually, because it's like ETH and Near riding the rainbow bridge. And we're building that rainbow bridge. It's coming out like next week, right guys? Wink, no pressure. Okay, so now this guest account has a balance of 0. So what happened? Oh, I went back to the wallet. Look at this. How cool is this? Okay, cool. So that temporary funding account that I funded is going to put the funds into meowmix3.testnet. That's awesome. So all I have to do is acknowledge that this one-time funding address is now going to be invalid. I'm deleting the funding address, and I'm going to finish it. Okay, are we ready? Oh, please. This is the end of the demo, by the way. So I'm glad it worked. Actually, I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to log back in with Meowmix. I'm going to buy that NFT from si1.testnet. I got some other gifts here while we're waiting. Some cool stuff. We've got lots of gifts in our channel. Oh, maybe that's a little graphic for some people. Oof, looks like it hurts. Okay, back to the wallet. Meowmix3.testnet was created. Woo! Okay, so now you can continue to the account. And you can see that I've got Near, I got a wallet bounce and blah, 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 all that good stuff. Our wallet's pretty cool. Looks a lot better than since when I was working on it. All right, let's do this. Let's go back to the app, sign out, connect a wallet. But this time we're going to pick a different wallet. We're going to pick Meowmix3. So we're going to log in as Meowmix3. Meowmix. Okay, and we have no proceeds or anything. We're going to purchase the just DAO it. We're going to allow that transfer. So it's all pretty fast, isn't it? Wink, wink. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So Near's pretty swift. So now we got to sign out. Now why? Okay, first my token. So Meowmix has a token now. Now Meowmix has an NFT. Meow. I think that's going to get annoying. So I'm going to sign out of Meowmix because it's annoying. And then I'm going to sign into, by the way, this would all work exactly the same way on mainnet. So don't worry. And the wallet, it's exactly the same. There's no like weird hidden surprises or anything. I mean, it's an app. It's running on our testnet, but it's an app. It actually works. I'm going to upload it to GitHub later. So copy it, steal it, build something cool. Okay, so I go to the market and I see just DAO it, but DAO it's not for sale. I've got Cypherpunk, which I bought earlier. Oh yeah, but I sold just DAO it. Okay, so I click on my profile and I see sale proceeds. I have 1 Near. Okay, cool. So that's being held in escrow just like it was for the guest account. So I can decide like who to, oh, my little hints here. I can decide who to send it to. So you know what? Meowmix is a new user, so I'm going to send it back to Meowmix because, you know, I have enough Near up in that test account. So we'll see that go through. Okay, and I have no sale proceeds. And then if I go back to the wallet, I don't know if I have to do anything. It should pull or something, but if I just click profile, it's probably updated. Huh? No, where's my Near? I don't know what happened. No. Okay, well, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Meowmix should have gotten a transaction, should have gotten 1 Near. I don't know why. But anyway, that's it for the demo. I have no idea why that last part didn't work. Did I send it to Meowmix3? I did. I copied the address. Not sure. Unclear at this moment. But I do want to take some time to jump into how this app is made and all the contracts and good stuff. So I'm going to have to slide over my terminal, slide it right away, maybe. So here is the smart contract. So really quick. So a lot of people go, oh, Rust, oh, I already learned Solidity, blah, it's so hard. It's actually not that hard. It looks a lot like Solidity. I mean, it's typed. There's a bunch of helpers here. What's really nice is that the Near SDK kind of has like a big box of goodies in it. If you want to learn about Rust smart contracts on Near, you just go to like docs.rs and search for Near I think you search for near Rust RS or something. I'm going to get that wrong. I know I've been there. Oh yeah, near_SDK. Go to the latest version. I don't know why it always goes to the old one. But basically, this is all your goodies. And the environment variable here is all your goodies about, like, you know, in Ethereum, it's like your message dot sender, message dot, I can't remember, dot account or whatever. But yeah, basically that's all in here. And we've got JSON types to make everything friendly. So when data goes in and out of the contract, it's already in a nice format, is serialized properly for you. So then you have to do some stuff. So I declared a token data struct. So I had like these three different types here. And then I declared the struct for my actual contract. So what's going to be in my contract storage. And you'll see that token data is here. And that's just a unordered map, is just a mapping like in Ethereum. So just a mapping from token ID to token data. And then of course we got, we keep track of the public keys for the free mints, and we keep track of the proceeds. All right, cool. So I initialize my contract when I load it, so that I basically initialize the storage. And then regular NFT methods, transfer, set price, not too surprising. There's the purchase method. So just check regular stuff. I mean, it looks a lot like the things in Ethereum, or in Solidity, excuse me, which are like, you know, require and blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what they're using these days, but they're using something. And it's like an assertion. So you're just making sure that that the contract stops and gets out if the user can't fulfill sort of like the conditions of the smart contract. So I'm going through this pretty quick, but you guys can look at it later. There's the withdraw, which basically allows you to say, I want to withdraw from this escrow account and I want to benefit this other account. So you can actually withdraw those funds and shoot it to someone else. I don't know why it didn't work though, but I'll have to check into that. But everything else worked with the NFT. So, you know, come on, 99%. So then there's mint token, which you have to pay to mint a token if you have a wallet. But then there's guest mint. So guest mint is a special function where it allows the special public key that I got from the server originally to mint. Now, you know, why get it from the server? Well, you could allow people to sign in with Facebook and, you know, pass a CAPTCHA, or maybe they have to, like, you know, jump through some hoops to get a public key. Otherwise, you'd have too many people getting public keys. Okay, going to wrap this up pretty quick. There's a view method. So what are those? Well, you know what they are from sort of Ethereum Solidity land. They just get the data out of the contract. So they're your read methods or whatever, or your calls. Okay, little bit about the app. The app is horribly structured because I did it really fast. But basically, I just check if the person is signed in or not, and I do a bunch of logic. And I just have some components here. I'll just go over the high-level component overview. I've got one that manages the wallet, so the actual signed-in Near wallet. One that manages what I call keys, which are just the guest account. So when you saw the guest account, that was happening in this component. One that manages the gallery and the gallery interactions. So that would be these ones right here. So when something's for sale, the gallery has like a purchase button. And one to manage the contract interactions, and that is the minting portion. So you saw the minting, an example of the minting here. So that's the contract part. And that's it. There's some state management stuff. And I mean, connecting to the Near blockchain is done in like a little utility here. It's super simple. It's just like connect, get a wallet, get the contract account. I mean, that's it. It's like 5 lines. All right. So that's the overview. Quick spin through the slides here. Okay. So I think I told you all about why we want to progressively onboard and why Near accounts are cool, because they have names. Let me just go back. Because they have names. So it's like having a built-in ENS, and they have access keys. So it's like having a built-in Gnosis safe. So imagine how cool it would be if you could make apps and you didn't have to worry about all these other projects and things and reading all their documentation. It's all there in the protocol. But by the way, these are amazing projects, and I love you guys. Okay, so accounts, blah, 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 blah. Already did that one. I don't know why I've got a duplicate there. Okay, so the app flow for existing users, I showed you what that looks like. You sign in with your wallet if you already have a wallet. But look, it took me 3 clicks to get to actually doing something in this app. And the actual app flow for new users, because I was able to give them an access key, and me as the application developer, I know that they have an allowance. They can, because of my contract, they can only do 3 free NFT mints. I've kind of got them like boxed. I can even take a fee from their first sale. So I can actually read when they sell an NFT, and I can like take back the fee that I gave them with that access key. So it's really cool. And the user flow, just comparing these 2 flows, literally 3 clicks to get to this this last screen, or 3 clicks to actually get to having a minted NFT. It's pretty cool. So why it matters, some thoughts on mainstream adoption. So you want to piggyback on existing behaviors. So people are already used to just coming to an app and clicking like sign in with this, sign in with that. Let them do it. Let them try it, right? And this is a nice, easy way for you to fund your users and just get them to create stuff. And if they don't create anything, then just delete their account after a certain amount of time. I mean, you kind of gave them that key. You could build in a functionality to just, wipe it out or say your account's expiring. I mean, we don't have to go all the way right from the first start. I mean, I remember those 14 steps to sign in with MetaMask. Almost done here. So yeah, align the incentives. So first, make them money. So you saw an example of that in the app. And then profits equals a chance to teach people. So once people have some skin in the game, you can teach them stuff and you can tell them how to upgrade to full wallets. And then you just repeat it. So that's it. Thank you, everybody. Here are the resources. So go to near.ai/docs. You can find everything that I talked about there in terms of the technical stuff for hacking. And you can also find great video tutorials on the left-hand side down towards the bottom. Also, last reminder, 30 seconds. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure to check out all the cool things Near is up to at ETH Denver. The booth, visit our booth in the Sports Castle. Free Near account on mainnet. And the Sputnik DAO, there's 5,000 mainnet Near in the Sputnik DAO. What is it? You got to go to the Zen room to find out, and you can make a proposal. Anyone can. We've got bounties. We got 6,000 plus in bounties for hackers at ethdenver.com/bounties. And check out the bounties with ceramic and textile. If you want to take what I built and use actual decentralized storage, that's pretty cool. We also have a lot of inclusivity bounties for all sorts of cool stuff. And the Near Grants program just launched on Friday. There's 1 million in grants to be distributed in the next 6 months. That's a lot of money. All right, I think that's it.
Well, thank you, Matt. I got one thing to say. You got the Meow Mix song stuck in my head. I like chicken. I like liver. Meow Mix. Meow Mix.
Please do liver. How'd we do, audience? Terrible.
Also, in terms of saying shit, it's a crypto show. You can say shit. However, I think there's a limit. If you say shit too many times, then Ripple comes in and sponsors the whole thing. So we don't want that.
I definitely do not want that, Kent. So thanks for the warning.
Cool. Good to see you, dude. And yeah, keep up the awesome work with Near. Guys, check out what they're up to. Very cool.
That was great. Thanks again, everybody at ETH Denver. I was in the virtual Sports Castle last night, and it is a blast. It's so much fun. All right. Thanks, guys.
Later.